People knew I had a drug addiction clinic that was very successful. Many people in the government heard about it. The national news would follow my patients and comment and do a show on this remarkable thing I had done with the money that you sent me. We provided for bail for people like Steve Cubby, legal fees for him to stay here to avoid extradition. Rene Bourget, dozens and dozens of people throughout. Webster Alexander, who was to be sentenced to 36 years in jail for selling 2 1-ounce amounts of marijuana in his home in Alabama. By spending money and getting journalists to go to his trial, to write about his story that appeared all across Canada and that appeared in Rolling Stone magazine and that attention was brought to bear, received 1-year sentence to be served on weekends as a reduction from 36 years. Our activities saved people from decades in federal penitentiaries. It saved people from... Books and magazines were banned in Canada when I first started in 1994. Because Alan Young, using my money, was able to go to court, we overturned the literature ban on marijuana books and magazines. When I started activism in 1994, there were no hemp stores in North America. It was an unknown concept. We pioneered that, and in an unselfish act that has been the most brilliant thing in my career, I said, listen, if you like what I'm doing, imitate it yourself. I'll help you set up a store in your own community for no charge. It's very possible. I help people with hundreds of stores being set up in North America where books, magazines, and marijuana accessories and seeds and all these different things are being sold. When I started in 1994, it did not exist. There were no books and magazines in Canada. There was no movement. There was no activism. There was no substantial organizations of any kind doing this. This has all happened in the most recent 10 years, and I'm not saying we are entitled to all of the credit, but a huge, substantial, unmistakably large influence has emanated out of Vancouver and the organization that was built with your money sent to us day after day for seed sales. But now that money's gone. I need your help. I need you to keep Cannabis Culture Magazine going. This is going to require money. I'm certainly willing to give my commitment. I'm now living on $50 a day, and I'm fine with that. $50 a day is enough for me to live on. I just work all day, and that's enough for rent and food. I require nothing else. I've sold off any other few possessions I have. All my Vancouver Canucks memorabilia is gone. I have no car. I rented it only anyway. I've never owned anything, but I don't even have a car now because that has to be given up. Every single dollar I get has to go to this campaign to legalize marijuana, to liberate the marijuana people, to stop the extradition of my friends Greg and Michelle, and for me to stay at least visible as your leader, as your representative, as your spokesperson in this very important and critical time in our battle. I believe we are on the threshold of great victories. You have to believe that. America is a dark place for its people right now. Many people are scared. I understand that. I tell people, don't burn American flags. Turn the American flag upside down. It's a nation in distress. Our people, our millions of our marijuana people. After all, unfortunately, since I've been active for the last 10 years, 7.5 million Americans have been arrested for marijuana, and over 1 million spent serious time in jail in that period, that 10 years, for marijuana in the United States of America. If I am to go to a federal institution, a federal penitentiary in the United States of America, I do so with the honor knowing that many have come there before me, and many, unless we stop this terrible prohibition, will follow me. I remain your spokesperson and your representative and hopefully your leader, and I hope you admire the things that I have said in the media to this cause and this struggle for the last 10 years. And I urge you to join me in continuing our struggle by supporting all our various organizations, Pot TV, Cannabis Culture, Hemp, the BC Marijuana Party upstairs, everything as firmly as you can. I don't want to say you should contribute till it hurts, but you should contribute till it hurts. Because it will be an investment I hope you will always be proud of. That we will make the best use of your money and that we will do fabulous things to continue the revolution to overgrow the government. There is no backtracking. There is no going back on what I have done. The revolution is fully engaged, and I am fully cognizant of my responsibilities to continuing it no matter where I may be. If I one day end up in a federal penitentiary, I will continue the battle however and wherever and in whatever manner I can do it. I am never going to retire. I am never going to stop. It is till liberty or till death.